The focus of this video will be the change orders module and how you can go about adding and editing each of those change orders throughout the life of your project. Once you're at your project home screen and you want to add a new change order, you can scroll up to the contracts module, in which you'll select the first item, which is contract management. Then you'll select your contract. And again, this brings you back to the general contracts page where you can enter in information, your schedule of values, PCOs, or change orders themselves. So if you click on the edit item button and you scroll over to change orders, you'll see that there's already been 2 approved change orders for this project. So we're going to be adding a third one today, in which we will click new item. And again, the window pops up so you can start entering all of the change order information. So once we've updated which items are going to be in our change order, we scroll down to the work impacted or stopped, the initiation date. You can scroll over to the initiated by, and you just continue throughout the change order information. So right now we can put this one in my court since I'm still gathering documentation for it. You can sign it, and then again we can CC anybody who would be interested and start collecting attachments into it. Make sure to upload any attachments that you do add to this item. Go up to the discussions. Scroll over to the review tab. Change order status, we can put open. Acknowledgement, yes, and then we sign it to confirm our acknowledgement. And then here, right now we have it as our ball in court, but as soon as we finalize all our attachments and packages for each one of these CORs to be included in the change order, then we could put the ball in court as owner and also A&E. We can send it over to them for their signature. So right now I'm just gonna go back over all my information, make sure everything's correct, and I will click save. So being that these are the previously approved change orders, you wouldn't be under the contract management module itself to do any editing for these items. You go back to the contracts module dropdown and you can open the change order reports tab. And again, here you'll see that the change order 3 that we just generated will now show up under the active change order discussions. So any editing you want to do at this point, again, you can just go to the contracts, the change order reports, and your active change orders should be there. If you click in it, now you can again go to the edit item and start modifying any information you need to. So once the PCOs that you want to include into this change order start becoming approved, you can go back into the change order itself. Click on the edit item, and now we can start collecting these potential change orders into the change order itself by making sure you're in your edit mode. Go to the change order line items tab and then click on new item. Here you'll enter the potential change order information and the numbers of which you want to include in this change order. So right now we'll add change order 9. Check your spelling. The potential change status, we're looking for all the items that would be approved at this point. So being that this change order is still in the works and not all the potential change items have been approved at this point, we're only going to find the ones that we want to include and are approved. So we can click on change order 9. And what's going to happen is all the information regarding the cost or any potential work days that are impacted that we entered into that potential change order number 9 back in the PCOs tab is going to show up in this current change order. So we'll click on save. And once it's done saving, it'll take you back to the change orders module here. And it'll show your parent change order number, the title of it, and then as you start collecting these change order requests or the CORs into this parent change order number, you'll start adding more and more items here. And then each of those change order requests will start tracking any days impacted and each of the costs with those items, as well as any attachments that you have for each.